The following is a presentation of the Eagles Sports Network.
Alongside Carson-Newman women's basketball coach Mike Mincey, I'm Michael Watchering here on CNEagles.com as the Lady Eagles get set for Senior Day. And Coach, I know it's a senior group that means a lot to you with it being one of your first recruiting classes as a whole. When you look at this group of four seniors, what does it mean to you? And when you reflect on their careers, what do you remember most?
Just how they have changed the culture. We unfortunately didn't win a regular season title, which was a goal. Obviously, that's everybody's goal. Could they get a tournament title this year? Potentially. We only got to host a one quarterfinal game. But there's a lot of good things there. There's been some record-setting performances, and obviously with Tatum breaking the three-point shooting record, and of course JJ getting 2 triple. There's a lot of things you can look back on with all of them. But they've really just kind of changed the culture and how we behave on and off the floor, how we do in the classroom, how we come to practice, how our work ethic is, and that's probably the thing that I'm most proud of.
You mentioned Tatum Burstrom and Jai McLaughlin, two very prolific players. You've called them your first recruits that you ever had. When you look at their careers here, what are you going to take away the most from their 4 years here in Mossy Creek?
Just how when I was fortunate enough to take over, we pinpointed some locals that we wanted to go and get, and those were just the first few that we were able to go and sign. And, I just think they've really helped us in terms of signing even better players down the next few recruiting classes that were also from the general area around Carson-Newman. And they've just been a joy to coach. They play hard. They've got a desire to win. More importantly, they've stayed very loyal to me and my staff, and loyalty is a big thing that we talk about in our program. And we've gone through we've had a lot of good times, but we've gone through some tough times as well. And they've never lost confidence in me. I've never lost confidence in them. And we still have a little bit of time here left together to try and do some great things, and hopefully we can make something happen.
Taylor Peterson was a transfer. Kianna Sedlacek was a dual sport athlete for the first couple of years. What have those two meant to you?
Well, Petey came in after playing 1 year down at Palm Beach Atlantic, and, she's been a great stretch for us. And she, too, has had some great moments from some great scoring games. Came in huge last year down the stretch. Basically was our leading scorer down the stretch last year and has been a key cog this year. She's also one of those that's been a great teammate. Been loyal to me, even I think she even wants to stick around next year to try and do some GA work, that kind of thing. And then you got Kianna, who for her first 3 years, she's a dual sport athlete. It's very difficult to do at the college level, but she made it work. And this year she was basketball only, and she's also too. She's one of the most loyal kids that you can be around. Never questioned her belief in me, and she's not getting to play as much as I'm sure she would like, but that never, she never questions my decision making, that kind of thing, as to whether I should play or not. And she's just a great friend to our family and to me personally, and it's a kid that I'll try and help all of them, try and help them down the road if they need me. I
know it's always an emotional day on Senior Day. How do you handle those emotions heading into the final home game of their careers?
Well, it's always difficult, with especially it seems like on the female side that the emotions do kind of play a part in it, and that's why we don't try to do it before the game. We try to do it after. Of course, if you lose the game, it's a little bit more of a dull moment. But it's more on them. It's going to be their last game in Holt. More than likely it's going to be their last game in Holt, and they're aware of it. It's not like we have to talk about it, but hopefully they bring the right mindset that, even though this is their last game in Holt Fieldhouse, that they'll come in and play it just like any other game. You want to play with a great effort, but you don't want to be stressed about it or trying to overdo things just because you're trying to get a W on Senior Day. And we just got to play our game against a very talented Wingate group.
Coach, thanks for your time. Best of luck Saturday.
Thank you.
He's Carson-Newman women's basketball coach Mike Mincey. I'm Michael Watchering, and this is CNEagles.com.